скільки народ дозволить. Це і є принципи демократії. А в цьому і різниця. Нічого народ не дозволяє президенту Путіну. Питання, скільки Путін і що він дозволяє своєму народові. І тому питання, воно стоїть по-іншому. Питання стоїть в тому, що а скільки народ готовий бути, не чути нічого, бути просто глухим. Нічого не бачити. Робити вигляд, що все нормально, все йде правильно. Тобто питання це не до мене. Питання до народу Російської Федерації. Питання до них. Чи вони спроможні змінити себе або ні. І це виключна така ситуація. А Путін, він, це те, про що я...
themselves or not, and that is the situation. And Putin, that is what I was saying. I don't believe that that man is capable of changing, because only humans can do that.
Very interesting. I'll try another question then. We know that...
Try.
Yeah, try. I'm realistic. We know that the EU and the US has now been holding back for a week or two the latest support to Ukraine. I know that you're meeting European leaders. You met with President von der Leyen. I think you also meet with the key American leaders here. Are you concerned that this is taking a lot of time, or is this just a question of weeks before it is resolved?
Дякую за запитання. Я думаю, що це питання.
Thank you for the question. I think it's the matter of weeks. I have positive signals that Europe is supporting us, the countries of the European Union, and I believe we will also manage to solve the question regarding the aid in Congress. Without it, it is not possible. We have had many discussions, dialogues and meetings, and I think that we are not wasting our such precious time to us, because we at times of war need to be in our state. It is important to come here, to communicate with partners, to meet, but nonetheless, there are priorities in times of war. And therefore, I am sure that I believe that there will be very positive reaction from our partners. We do not allow Russia to occupy us. We stand firm thanks to our warriors. As regards the reforms, all that list of reforms, our promises and proposals by the International Monetary Fund, European Union, Ukraine is fulfilling all those faster than prior to the war, because we have regrouped, because Ukraine in times of war has proven that it can be strong and can reform the state.
I think also, Mr. President, a good reminder to all of us that when Putin attacked, saying that it was just false allegations that he was going to attack Ukraine, that he said the evening before the attacks started, you've been able to take back 50% of the territory that he occupied. I think it's also important to remind ourselves that you did even before you got the Western weapons support. That was based on your old army. And you have a much stronger army now, probably the 6th, 7th strongest army in the world. But I think, if I may, if you could share the sentiment among the people in your country. How do Ukrainians now feel after 2 years of this war? Are they as committed or even more committed after all the atrocities, the latest shelling and also killing of civilians? Because you also have to manage your own population.
Дякую.
Thank you.
Складне, напевно, дуже
for
запитання.
a rather difficult question. First and foremost, Ukrainian people will never forgive Putin and to all those who have sponsored and committed all this terrorism, who took our lives from us, our people, our children, the time of those children that have survived, thanks God, but who were forced to grow up and become adult because of this war. They were deprived of childhood simply. And my condolences to all those who were deprived of close ones, of people. Therefore, to mention anything about forgiveness, it is said that the time is playing at Putin's hand and that people in Ukraine will forget. No, to rest in this world or in the other world, neither he nor his children or grandchildren will not have safe rest. Yes, we are not terrorists, therefore we will have criminal legal processes and there will be responsibility. There has to be responsibility because after this terror, the others will come. Autocracy, aggression, it would mean that it is possible to do so if there would be no consequences. Therefore, nobody will never forgive nothing to anybody. But not this supports the morale, the spirit of Ukrainians, not revenge. We cannot compare revenge to justice. I have now covered justice, not revenge, but justice. Justice has to be in sentences, in precise years and places where they need to spend their long many-year vacation. The issue is in justice. The morale is supported by the desire of Ukrainians to be free and for freedom, for the human rights, for your own choice, how you want to live, whom you want to elect, whom you want to love, where you want to rest. For it is for this choice, for the sake of freedom, that Ukrainian people are fighting bravely, courageously, resiliently. And I believe that it is fighting for our common values. It is difficult to understand the price of such values when you do not have war. Therefore, your support is so important. It is so important for the people to understand the price of it before the disaster comes. And if we unite all together and unite in the help to Ukraine and in isolating Putin, and if we do that, that will be a right preventive political step so that the war do not come to other countries, to Ukraine. And this is what Putin wants. By distracting his slavery population of poor people, he is not capable of building up market economy in Russia. He did not succeed in that. He did not manage to create middle class out of poor people, to let people enjoy the results of their work, to enjoy their lives. Therefore, he proposed radicalism to them. Because of the work of Kremlin, their lying information policy, and because of the war, if you cannot give the economy, he has found for them other military quote-unquote victories, that is occupation of other territories, destruction and killing. I apologize, my response was rather long. Your question was shorter.
I think they're more interested in hearing you than me. I think, Mr. President, I think that was an amazing way to end. Maybe just short question, how can we in this room, and also we discussed this morning with you had 70 global CEOs in the room. How can we even better contribute for the principles you laid out and for Ukraine?
Я сказав сьогодні вам абсолютно
I
відверто. Я
have
вважаю, що
stated
наша
to you
міць
absolutely frankly to us. I believe that our strength and our main treasure of Ukraine is people, and they have proven to the whole world that they are smart, talented, modern, and they are sharp-witted, they are brave, and they are absolutely open. And I told you that for us today to build up a resilient economy, only our people and your investments are capable of that. The working places, many of those. For this, we would need normal investments, from absolutely understandable, transparent companies, and I believe that that will strengthen us because it will create new employment places. It will allow our people the opportunity to come back from abroad. And I have already stated that Putin has managed only to enter the villages where he has killed all people, or where there were no people because they have fled because of the war. But if there were many people who were ready to defend their land, and they did indeed manage to do that, so please strengthen our economy, and we will strengthen your security.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's been an... You see?
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.